Hi everyone, my name is Desiree Abrokwa and welcome to today's how-to on setting up Slack notifications in Enterprise Manager. To access setting up Slack, first navigate to the Setup menu icon, Notifications, and then select Webhooks in Slack. This is the page where you can configure your notification settings for Slack. Note that this configuration can only be completed by super admins. For this example, we will cover setting up a Slack incident notification. To do so, select Add Notification Method. Notice that the notification method supports both incidents and events. For this example, I want to focus on incidents. I also want to create a Slack notification, so let's navigate to its configuration settings. Here, we can configure EM to send notifications directly to an existing Slack channel. To begin, let's give the channel a name, Slack Notifications for Incidents. You also have the option to enter a description to further distinguish your notification method. Next, we have to enter a Slack URL and a proxy host and proxy port. The Slack URL should be for an existing Slack channel that you have previously set up. Now that we have completed the connection details step, let's move to the payload. The payload is where you can specify how you want to format the notifications to send to your channel. We provide a default payload to use. However, you can use the payload variables and modify the payload as you please to meet your requirement. For instance, I want to modify the default payload to take the payload variable for the display ID for the incident rather than the payload variable for the ID of the incident. So I would change the payload variable to use incident.incidentNum. Repeat notifications is selected by default, so we will maintain the selection. Select Create. The notification method now appears in your list. However, before enabling this notification method, you should test it. To do so, select the icon under the Actions menu and select Test Notification Method. The status says Succeeded, so let's navigate to Slack to see the sample incident. Here you can see that a test incident notification has been sent to the designated Slack channel, which confirms that the method is working as expected and ready for use. Once you have completed setup, you can use Slack in your incident rules. To get to incident rules, select Setup, Incident, and Incident Rules. To select the notification method to be used during incident creation, you must create a new rule set. For the purpose of this demo, a rule set has already been created. It is called Slack Notifications. We will review where you can select the notification method to use. Here is the incident rule set that has already been created. We have already selected the targets that we want the rule set to apply to. Now let's navigate to the rule section and click Edit for the existing rule. We are interested in all new incidents and updates to incidents, so let's select Next. Here is the Add Actions page where you can specify actions to be taken by the rule. Select the current add action and select Edit. Under the Send Notifications section, you will see a list of the notification methods created. Here, we can select Slack Notification for Incidents. Select Continue. Essentially, this action will automatically send an incident notification to our Slack channel when the following conditions are met. A new incident is created, if there are any updates to the incident, such as change in severity, and if the incident has been cleared. Click Next to specify a name and description for this rule, such as Slack Notifications for Incidents. Review the rule and then select Continue. Now that the incident rule has been updated to send a Slack notification for incidents, let's select Save. Now let's head over to Slack to see an example of an incident notification. Here is an example of a Slack incident notification. In this incident, we see that some details are carried over from Enterprise Manager, such as the incident number, summary, and when the incident was created. And that's it. Thanks for joining me today and learning how to set up Slack notifications in Enterprise Manager. See you next time.